Are you serious? Are you serious? Almost got hit by an asteroid, guys, and we didn't even know it. Matter of fact, NASA says they never even saw it, yet astronomers did catch it, did spot it just hours before it grazed by this planet we're on a couple days ago. Matter of fact, the Earth just narrowly missed getting hit by an asteroid, and that's the headlines. Let me give you the story on this thing. Are you serious? We were so close to having a Revelation chapter 8 moment. And let me just, here's what that is, so you'll know. It says in the third, it says that, here we go. And the second angel sounded, and as it were a great mountain burning with fire was cast into the sea, and a third part of the sea became blood. And a third part of the creatures which were in the sea and had life died, and a third part of the ships were destroyed. We almost had a Revelation 8:8 moment. Let me tell you what happened. Saturday afternoon, astronomers discovered a new asteroid just a few hours before it almost hit us. The asteroid is called 2016 QA2, and it missed the Earth by less than a quarter of the distance to the moon. So about 60,000 miles. It come within about 60,000 miles from almost hitting the Earth. An incredible scraping by. And we didn't see it coming. So just let me just say something. You say, Paul, don't worry about it. 60,000 miles, we ain't worried about that. You don't even understand how close this thing is getting and how many of these asteroids. We're in a galactical belt, folks. We're dodging stuff. And here's the thing. Either NASA doesn't see what's going on or they're just not going to tell us. And they don't want to tell you how many near misses and how close things are. If it weren't for these astronomers out there who are studying the heavens, we wouldn't know anything. And let's just say it was going to hit the Earth. And listen, there's a reason they're building the underground bunkers in major nations of the world. There's a reason they are. They know we're going to get hit. They know it's coming. They probably know exactly when it's coming. And they're not telling us. Or they know we're going to get hit because there's so many of them and they can't catch them all that it's going to happen. But I believe they know when because they're building and preparing for it. And it says it's going to happen twice. Revelation 8 and then Revelation 10 says this. Revelation 8:8 and then Revelation 8:10 says, and a third angel sounded, and there fell a great star from heaven, burning as it were a lamp, and it fell upon the third part of the rivers and upon the fountains of waters. And the name of the star is called Wormwood, and a third part of the waters became wormwood, and many men died of the waters because they were made bitter. We know, I know, you know it's going to happen. But so do they know, I believe. Or they wouldn't be building underground cities. They know it's coming. They probably know when it's coming. And they're not going to tell you. Because if they tell you about all these close, near miss, they didn't spot it kind of stories, people would start panicking and scrambling to figure out what we're going to do. Well, here's the deal, guys. So how did 2016 QA2 sneak up on us like that? For this particular asteroid, the answer seems to be that it was a very peculiar orbit. It's highly elliptical, which means it can usually be found hanging out by either Mars or Venus, but rarely ends up near Earth. But another more worrying reason is that there aren't a lot of people looking for the potentially dangerous asteroids. In other words, we're not spotting them all. While Congress has tasked NASA with finding 90% of the asteroids that are 450 feet or larger by the year 2020, the agency is nowhere close to that goal, according to reports. Funding for asteroid detection is very low, and most telescopes that could detect asteroids of this size won't come online for a few more years. Instead, where's all the funding going? Building underground cities to prepare for 5,000 to 10,000 of global elitists to live underground during the apocalypse. That's where the money's going. That is exactly where the money's going, okay? And even if NASA was on track to meet the goal, they still would have missed this 2016 QA2, which is only 50 to 100 feet in size. Big rock, though, would have done a ton of damage. Asteroids of this size are small, that they're almost nothing that we can do to detect them. Yet these astronomers did. Okay? Astronomers can find it with their telescopes. So why can't... See what I'm saying? And they can still cause a lot of damage. Okay? Because the asteroid that landed in Russia, exploded over Russia in 2013, that thing was 55 meters wide. 55 meters. So you got to understand, it depends. These are big rocks, maybe not huge, but big rocks, and it depends where they hit. They could create a massive tsunami, or they could, if they hit populated areas, it would be, oh my Lord, thousands, if not millions of people would be killed. So you have to understand, we are dealing with a dangerous situation that we are not being told the truth. And what I can tell you is this. I know it's coming. I can just read it to you out of the Bible. I know the prophecy of the Bible, all the prophecies of the Bible are coming to pass. Many, many of them already have, and many more are in process. So it's just inevitable. So the question is, are you saved? Okay? Now, I don't know who's going to be here when which seal is broken, and I'm not sure. I could tell you my view of it. I can't tell you though which individual people are going to be here. I can't answer for you if you're going to be here. You have to get things right with God. One thing's for sure, the wrath of God, the Christians won't be here. But everything leading up to it, at some point, people are on this planet. I don't know if you're ready or not. That's why I'm here today. Don't miss today's live broadcast. Give your life to Jesus Christ, folks. Seriously. This thing is getting very intensely serious. All of the apocalyptic signs, all of the wars and rumors of wars, all of the corruption, all of the evil and men's hearts are on evil continually. Every imagination of their heart, just like it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be in the coming of the Son of Man. Oh, we're here. Are you saved? Don't miss today's live broadcast. Starts at 12 noon Eastern at my website at www.paulbegleyprophecy.com. That's www.paulbegleyprophecy.com. I'll be live at my website. We'll be live on new live stream. It'll be live on Roku satellite television. It'll be live on Blog Talk Radio. It'll be live right here on this YouTube channel, 12 noon Eastern. Don't be late.